So I got an idea. I listen with the intent to learn. Hold on, y'all. Feel you stop right. Turn this thing down. I used to not think about having a site where you have a membership on. Now I am because there's a lot that I know about automobiles. I can teach you how to do brakes. I can teach you how to change rotors. I can teach you how to bleed calipers, brake calipers. I can teach you the difference to understand uh, the application, to know what they do and what causes damage. Um, I can teach you how to install brake lines, um, master cylinders that control the brake system, the feed of brake fluid to each wheel. And I say the calipers because the calipers, during certain service intervals, you will have to bleed the brakes. And it don't necessarily mean you have to change the caliper. I can teach you how to bleed the brakes. There are actual mechanisms now that will do it, that'll do the job for you, but I go straight from the root, from the straight out the mud with it, family. We ain't dealing with no machines, but if people choose to use a machine, that's cool. That's what you do. That's what you do. I'm sitting here making a print, particular print I want to make that's designed around the energy that's going on in the earth today. You see with the people. This one is called upward mobility. You see a lot of people moving towards upward mobility, learning new strategies and new ways, getting knowledge, seeking knowledge to better their conditions, them and their dependents, for them and their generations. We understand who we are according to the Most High. So, with that, and understanding what kingdom means, it's not a religion. I don't talk about religion. I don't get into none of that. Me, I know we're the children of Israel, the descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel, and with that came a covenant to be representatives for the kingdom. But understanding what kingdom means, we lost that kingdom dominion in the beginning with Adam. Then he chose a people to represent that kingdom, but eventually, unfortunately, they broke the covenant twice. Not once, matter of fact, three times, because we got to account for the split in the nation, in the kingdom. Well, it was split into two nations, Israel and Judah. So it's a lot of going on, a lot going on. But when we study to show ourselves approved, these things will be revealed to you. They truly will. Now back to what I was saying. Membership only, that was with brakes. Then you have like fuel systems. I can teach you how to diagnose, remove, and replace components in the fuel system. From fuel injectors, you have O-rings. Oftentimes they go bad, or it could be a fuel injector. I can teach you how to diagnose fuel systems. Then you have the fuel lines. Some cars you have metal lines, so you know eventually over a course of time those lines will deteriorate. It may not be something, it just may be time. Now they have the hardened plastic, which is a good deal, but then you got to realize the wintertime, we're dealing with seasons. So let's think about these products. Yes, they're better to me, but eventually they become susceptible to wear and tear too. But at a way, they last way longer than metal or aluminum to me, which I've seen. And I got some videos on my YouTube where I've done fuel systems. The plastic was easier application as far as unhooking, where I didn't have to take a whole bunch of stuff apart to drop the gas tank on a truck. And because the metal lines were rusty, over rusty, I didn't want to even disturb it. But it had flexibility on one end because it had the hardened plastic on there. I was like, okay, that's perfect. I don't even have to disturb it. Leave it where it's at. It was a feed line, and you have a return line, but it was a feed line. And I'm like, okay, I ain't gotta move it. Voila, disconnected at the plastic end and move on about my business. Okay, then emission systems. It's a lot. It will be a lot of learning the 9 different systems and learning how to approach it. This is for the do-it-yourselfers, strictly for do-it-yourselfers. You want to go from journeyman do-it-yourself. You want to go from novice to journeyman do-it-yourselfer. Let's chop it up. I got a lot of it. I got years of let me tell you something. I turn ain't no used to. I turn tools into a tool. You're probably saying, what the hell is he talking about? I can turn a tool into a tool and use it to solve a problem. That's what I do every day. Solve problems. Automotive. I'm your neighborhood automotive tech. And my community has made me very successful at what I do. They trust me with their automobiles. They mad because I ain't got no garage. Black folk be killing me. They mad because I ain't got no garage. But when they go somewhere else, they see, oh yeah, my brother taking care of me. I want a garage, but then I'm not gonna allow that to stop me until I get one, which I'll get one eventually. But I'm more so with I'm an outdoorsman. I like to work outside. I'm being honest. I like to work outside, and a lot of my customers they like that they be right there and they can ask questions. They get on my damn nerves. Black folk gonna ask you a million questions. They get on my damn nerves with all them damn questions. But it's cool. I still love them. I need to subscribe. Y'all need to stop tweaking, Cricket. I do subscribe. The money ain't there right now. I'm paying the bills. Upward mobility. So yes, I think I'm gonna offer me some members only site. I am gonna offer a members only site. And on that members only site, it's for the do-it-yourselfers. It's a lot of information concerning automobiles that me, a practicing tech, I'm out in the field every day with it. So I'm constantly practicing my trade. And I'm damn great at what I do. I can turn you into a mechanic, man or woman, it don't matter. You know, you can teach your sons how to do certain things, brake jobs, oil changes. Check your transmission fluids. Check all your fluids. Teach them how to top them off. What fluid is what? You know, even diagnose problems. But you have machines that you can use, and I can teach you those machines and show you just for me. And I hate when I hear a brother talking about, well, I don't know how to. I be like, what the hell? You don't know how to take a tire off. You don't know how to do brakes. But then I don't disrespect nobody. I don't want to get beat up out here. Our people we be real fucking aggressive out here. Hey, our people aggressive as hell. So I'm mindful what I say, but I tell you how it is. You don't know how to do what, and you sitting around here on these motherfucking internets, and you ain't taking the time to sit and watch. That's like if I'm on TikTok. TikTok ain't only about people running off at the mouth or people doing the will of the Most High. You know, you got science over there. You got STEM. I'm like, oh shit, I'll be over there on STEM. The math, they got math too. They got math classes going on over there. I'm like, okay, whatever you could do, package it and sell it because somebody need the information you got. Somebody out there fixing a car and get stuck somewhere. I can teach you how to read diagrams, how to disassemble and reassemble. I can teach you how to pull an engine out. Real talk. Walk you through the steps to disassemble the engine from the transmission. Disassemble all the harness. Disassemble what components need to come off. You might need to take off the air compressor. Show you how to take the air compressor off. Show you how to put on serpentine belts. I don't know about water pumps that's guided by timing belts because that's a little. But then again, they have the tools where you can buy, which makes the job really a cakewalk. But if you don't understand, you can get stuck in certain places. And I know how this shit feel. That's when I started. Like, if I ain't got a certain tool, I will turn a tool into a tool to get the job done and go and get that tool afterwards. Ain't no such thing as being stuck. And then a lot of information is, just general information that can point you in a direction where you can start. But then as a professional, somebody that's really about it, then comes your expertise. What you've been trained to do. Now you put your training to work. It's time for you to tap in where you diagnose these parts. They say it ain't starting, okay. You know what you need to check. The car needs air, fire, and fuel. Air, fire, and fuel. And make sure it's being delivered properly. It's a lot that goes into understanding automotive systems. And then you have 9 different systems working simultaneously to create power. To power that puppy up and get it going. But yeah, I'm gonna start, like I said, a members only where I can teach. Especially for the do-it-yourselfers. Like I said, I don't want to hear no brother talking about he don't know how to change no brakes, do no oil change, check trans fluid. He ain't got to know how to flush a trans, but give him a general understanding on certain problems that might incur if it's not serviced. And especially if it's not serviced at the right service intervals and service properly. This for the do-it-yourselfers. You know, you can go from a basic do-it-yourselfer to a journeyman do-it-yourselfer. Real talk. I can turn anybody to a mechanic. It don't matter who it is. If you're able to listen, I can feed you that information and walk you through diagrams and how the breakdown of it and teach you what the diagram represents and how to, go about applying, doing you. Yeah, that's all I want to share. Anybody, and I need to put a video out of me doing a job and just breaking it down where people can understand. And if you're in the Chicagoland area, South Side, I don't matter where you at, give us a call. You call, we 312-515-4124. We get it. We get it. And ain't no keeping no cars. I service cars every day. I get them in and put them right back out for them. You get a fast turnaround. People like, why you? It's like my dad. Like yesterday, I did. I ain't do nothing but some time. I did a quick spark plug change on an 8-cylinder. I ain't charging nothing but $75. But anyway, my dad like, nah, I would have took it in, and examined A, B, C, and D. And I'm like, shit, I just did the two times myself. I just did the tune up on it. I don't even think it's been a whole year. But when I pulled the plugs, which he did have some AC Delco plugs, when I pulled the plugs, them fuckers was burnt, foul. I'm talking about the tips. I'm like, damn, he don't do nothing but come out and I figured, I said he might be hitting that gas when he's starting the car, and that's dumping more gas on the tips. And the more gas, the more it's gonna burn. Remember in the beginning when I said the car needs to create air, fire, and fuel. You have air, fire, and fuel at work to create. Oh, here come the loud mouth people. Lord have mercy, y'all. Have mercy on your people. Here they come, y'all. Oh my God. Black folk, y'all need to worry about y'all own house. Y'all worry about all these people houses and what they doing and this and that. Y'all need to plug in with whoever what's got going on. Trump on some bullshit. But then I don't fear Trump. You know, a lot of people fear Trump. They, oh, Trump don't do this. I don't fear that because I'm plugged into a whole different type of frequency. People be talking that, oh, I love God, I love Christ, but you don't keep his word. You don't know none of his words. Why is that? You sit around listen to these chatterboxes all day, ain't learning shit. That's going to improve us and move us forward. Some of y'all on the left side with the goats, and you got those who are awakened that choose to be awakened and move like that. Them the people that's, you know what I'm saying, that know to move the fuck around, move around, get down and lay down. Because if you following that, that's under judgment, that's crumbling, something wrong with you. You choose to be in that position. You choose. Ain't nobody forcing you to get along with that. If it ain't working, then it's time to disconnect. You know what I'm saying? It's time to cut that shit off and move on. That shit ain't working. Hell no. And then you get this all day. Like, what the fuck? Politics ain't never worked for you. What you keep, what's the problem? Why we keep running to them? That's crazy. Anyway, I'll be back later, but I'm gonna start putting them videos out. I will establish a members only with that. It's gonna be a members only. I'm not gonna just come on here because there's a lot of information that that can help you, and you can save a lot of money and think about your sons, your husbands, your brothers. They can even be your sisters. You got women out in the field that's getting it too. I went to school and there was a bunch of women that was in the class. And they even went on to college to receive, you know. I'm like, okay, you got the women in the field. Look, I'll go just as hard, you know. I ain't knocking nobody. That's why I say I'm gonna make this I'm gonna put this channel together where it'll be a members only where the folk can come in peep game and learn something and put something together, you know. You might can surprise your grandma. Grandma, mama do your oil change for you. Don't go to them people. They gonna charge the shit out you. $100. Let's go get the oil. Let's look it up. Whatever they say, that's what it takes. This is what we gonna use. And get it cracking. Surprise grandma or grandpa. That's something you can give back to them. I do that a lot with my family, but then I have to realize I love y'all, but shit, I gotta eat. I gotta eat, man. You know, your people is our people something else, man. It's like shit, when you not really prospering like you should, you successful because you establish what you do, what you got going on, and you out there. You don't really get, you're not really a part of the world and them systems. You didn't change, you've been awakened. I know I'm chosen. I stopped going places, I stopped, you know, hanging out, doing a whole lot of shit. And people looking at me probably like, what the hell wrong with him? Nothing wrong with me, family. I've been awakened and I realized we've been, man, family, they ran one on our ass. And it's time to wake up and take control. If you ain't out front with it, and like I always say, I've always been a person that's been out front. I've never depended on, and I don't have nothing against the system, but I'm not wasting my goddamn time with them. My thing is, if you live over here and you have started a business, why the hell are you asking, why do I want the money from a lender? You know, because I've started a business. How are we supposed to help make America great, god dang it? What the hell? So when the people come and they see, oh, okay, the people thrive. Oh, look at the people of America. They getting in. It ain't just one group of people controlling every goddamn thing. They see, oh yeah, you go to America, you can help them make America great. You can get the opportunity to support it to you. Hell no, people ain't crazy. You got to fight. I see that. And everybody learns that. People talking that shit about black people. Black people, ooh. No, black people that woke the fuck up and decide to mind our own damn business. Whatever these people choose to do what you do with respect to you. Did what I'm saying? It ain't my business what you doing. I don't got a stake in it, so I ain't concerned with it. And I think a lot of people will be better off if we mind our own business and get our own business going, you know? Everybody keeps talking about what Trump doing. What are you doing? That's what I say. I'm out here every day, family. I live out here. And even when I get rich, I'm going to be out here. You know? And I am going to get rich. I'm one of them niggas that do it. My way of doing it was the wrong way. I stopped doing it that way. Gotta learn and grow from it. Now I do things the right way. And now I'm at war, to be honest. Now it's like, shit, you woke now, you moving. It sounds alike. You got this knowledge, you got this respect for the higher self. You stop doing certain things. People think you think so. You think you're somebody, and you ain't like that. I just don't got time for that bull. You know, damn, we Hebrew Israelites, family. That might not mean nothing to y'all. Y'all still talking about some damn Christianity. I'm still hearing Hebrews arguing with Christians. Talking about Hebrews be lying. Well, stop talking to them. Don't worry about what the hell they doing. You see, they ain't understanding. They just, we gotta prove, oh shit, we people. So every day it's an argument. I'm like, damn. You caught up in your flesh, really. The Christian too that's accusing them because they ain't coming there to teach you nothing about the book. All they know is Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Jesus came to reestablish the kingdom, to connect you. You are God, children of the Most High. You like him, a king. But you can't, our people, you still stuck in that Eurocentric religion. That's not it, family. You got to even teach them. They got it wrong. They've been lied to. You got to reteach everybody. But our people is a mess, family. I ain't mad at them. We're going to see, they seeing now under this one, this president that's in office, shit, he going to make you remember who you are. But but those that have been awakened, and they didn't, you know, they came out of doing all that extra shit. And I ain't caught up in world politics and what, who's saying what, you know, superstars and all that shit. Get that out of here. You know, I'm a little different. I'm a whole lot different. I'm really down to earth, cool type cat. I like to work out. I really like to work. I love to work on cars. I got to get me a garage. But that ain't stopping my flow, family. Garage and no garage. We're going to make it crack. I service automobiles every day, and like I said, it's time to start me a members only course, site, where I can teach people the different systems and how to repair brakes, alternators, starters. Damn, somebody text me too and asked me about a starter. How much y'all charge to remove a starter? Man. I started looking at it, but I immediately got on something else. I was messing with that car yesterday, helping the neighbor change his tires. It's time for his ignition. So he decided to make sure everything is operating. Then I went back at it today and helped him and knocked the light out. His check engine light. I can even teach you that too. What trouble codes are when you plug the scanner up. I can teach you how to retrieve the trouble codes and then go and look them up as they relate to whatever part of the system they relate to. Then we go into that part of the system that is pointing us to and test it. I can teach you how to test it out. Just like with emissions. You got the smoke probe. You can shoot some smoke in it to see if it's leaking. Check it out. Look at the numbers. See how much pressure it should hold. Shoot some smoke in it. If don't, and check for leaks. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because it'll pay. Like I said, I was just sitting there listening to she like, you want to make $500 a month? You can do A, B, C, and D. But what they did is certain informations, they got it online on a web page where you can come and retrieve that information, pay for the members only or a free members only. Pay for it where you can receive a lot of information and turn, take it and use it as tools to build your own. You want to love those who are looking to become entrepreneurs. So it's kind of, I've always looked against that going on to AI, but you going on AI through AI real talk. But yet, you sacrificing real control by giving it all. That's like a lot of people do a lot of ordering off these sites. I'm like, no. That's why we put my number out there. I deal, personally with the people that I do business with, and I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm not giving no computer my people. Next thing I know, they gone. Where you been? Oh man, you remember that number you gave? No, that didn't mean you need to go get on 18. Stop playing. Black folk got that bad, but that's about to change. So whatever you doing, be true to it, man. Stay 10 toes down. You gonna come up. And everything don't lean on where you have to do business with them. Sometimes you got to get more creative in what you're doing. You can do something more creative by dropping the price on something or giving them something free if they come for something in particular. Say you come get an oil change, a brake job. Okay, I give you a free oil change, but I'm providing the brakes and I'm providing the service, and I'm charging the full damn price for it. And I'm gonna give you a real oil change for free. I know they charging anywhere from what 70 something to $100 for an oil change. So yeah, and a top off whatever. More than likely just windshield wiper fluid. But yes, you'll see those videos soon. And with that, I set up my site and my number to get busy from, and we gone. We have started a web page too. I had a web page for my retail. I was selling t-shirts on the Shopify. I still got the account. See if I'm going there and reactivate that account. I put my products back up there. I do got a little change. I ain't got no big money yet, but I got a little change where I can jump on there and maintain. It'll help keep my stuff out front and it'll sell around the clock and in places that I can't reach. People want, if you're doing something creative, people want to see it. Your people might not invest in what you're doing. They probably still thinking you got that mindset like, oh, he gets some money. He might go to the streets and be out there on some gangster shit. No. I go to the streets. It's going to be to beat the streets with my products or service to sell it to people. That's about it. I ain't in no streets like that. I don't even think like that. And the ones that's out there that I know, I'm speaking life into them. You know who you are? You know the time? I don't think they know the time. And with that, shalom, family. That's what time it is. Peace.